What is going on, guys? It has been a while. We haven't rode Yak since I raced it in that off-road race, the enduro race. And then of course we went down to Florida and rode the KTM with Dirt Bike Depot down at Tampa. But yeah, we're getting back at it today. You can see there is snow on the ground, but the sun is shining. It's a little bit windy, which is annoying, not because of the riding, but because it makes it feel a little colder. But high is supposed to be 50 today, so we're sending it. Last week it looked good, and then the weather turned on Sunday. They still raced at Aztec, but it was freezing. I don't know how anyone had any fun. Personally, I'm just too old for that these days, but 50 is good enough. So we're rocking the Moto Loco hoodie, and think we'll be just fine. So we'll see how the track is, because they did get quite a bit of snow. They said it's going to be frozen until noon. It's about 10:30 now, so get out there at 11, see how it is, and maybe it's going to be a horrible mud pit. Maybe we'll just ride the back track at Ram, the main track, but no matter what, we're going to get out and have some fun on the Yamaha. So Daddy DeeO's coming out, Allison and Ezra are staying home. I'm not sure if any buddies are coming out. I only told Alex, kind of kept it low-key this week since I wasn't even sure how it would go. But let's go ride some dirt bikes. Thanks for joining me. Let's have some fun. Here we are over at Ram. We just parked back there, haven't unloaded anything yet, but we can hear bikes riding over at Aztec. Aztec looked pretty good. Ram looks like it has a little bit more snow on the track. It's probably gonna be slick, it's gonna be frozen, but I'm just excited to ride the bike. So I'm not too worried about track conditions. I just wanna make the most of it. I'm not gonna be like pushing crazy motos super hard or anything. We're just out here to have some fun. So no bikes have been on it yet today, so yeah, waiting for Dad to get here, but we're gonna start getting unloaded and make our way out there. I'm excited to ride. Let's go get it. All right, we got Daddy DeeO here. Dad, how are you doing today?
Real well. Doing
Awesome.
good.
Well, excited to have you out here.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, I remember you really like to ride it.
We are all geared up. We're wearing the Moto Loco with the Moto Loco hoodie, a little bit more warmth, the 100% briskers to keep the hands warm, and the inverted goggles. Pretty sick. Check them out if you want. But we're gonna go out there for our first little moto, see how the track looks and feels, and yeah, just feel it out. Dad's not gonna come out and film this first one because I'll just be feeling everything out, but let's go have some fun.
Well, here we are out at Ram, and it's kind of cool. Daniel just got on the track just now, but it actually looks pretty good. I wasn't keeping up with him because I was trying to show you the track a little bit, but looks like they disked it up pretty good. There's a few bikes been out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ram changed this part. Extended this right-hander out further, so a little different here. I like that. Makes it kind of not so one-lined. More of a run to this. Well, they chopped down this a lot. It's just kind of a roller now, not so much of a tabletop. Same with this. This isn't a tabletop anymore. They added a double landing there, so you can actually jump double that. I like that a lot, actually. Not that I usually hit that, but for riders like my dad, that'll be nice.
But that big jump out there, I can't get my finger in it, but from there to there, they put in a double. They put in a landing to make it a small double for us old guys. This dirt quad's a little sketchy here. Look at that big old boy. Get out of here. Oop, over jump that. traction.
It's surprisingly good. Yeah, it's actually really good.
A couple of little changes is kind of nice.
Yeah.
They gave us old people
The little double. Yep.
And yeah, going out and around that thing.
It makes it less one-lined.
Yeah, good.
Because before it was like just inside, inside, inside.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
They removed like into that sharp left. It had more of a tabletop. It's just a roll now.
Oh, okay.
And then when you come out of that corner, it was two tabletops and then the one they just added to.
Yep.
Now it's a roll tabletop, then that triple now.
Okay.
So I don't know what they did with that extra dirt, but yeah, it's not too bad at all. I dig it. We finished up our first little moto, if that's what you want to call it. And then I was talking to my buddy Ben, but the track is actually really good with the snow and everything. It's not frozen like I thought it'd be. It's really nice. So the only thing, I'm wearing some new boots today, new to me boots, new used boots, and I'm having a little bit of trouble finding the shifter. But anytime you switch boots, this is from my Garnets to now I'm wearing these Alpine Star Tech 7s. Just takes a little bit of getting used to. So that's kind of throwing me off a bit, but we took off the hoodie. It's warm enough. It's not warm, but it's warm enough when you're on the bike to not wear on the hoodie. So we're gonna go out and spin a few more laps. Dad's gonna get some sick third person and have some fun with it. So enjoy some riding video.
You don't care if I'm alive or dead, as long as I don't become a threat. Delete these viruses that you spread, uninstall your software from my head. From the beginning you washed my brain, you spun your stories so they caused me pain. I can't believe that I trusted you, but I was stuck in your web that I fell into, pushing and pulling me back and forth diabolically.
How's that?
I think I'm okay. I didn't tear it, but I popped my knee really bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sweeper after the finish. I was trying to take that like outside line rather than the main line, and it just slid on me and I dabbed my foot and it popped on me really bad. And now landing off the big jumps, I'm getting a pop in it. It's not an ACL, but it's just like a weird pop. Might have just been like a little bit of a meniscus or something.
Want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You want to ride?
Oh, no, I'm good.
As it's continuing to warm up, it's definitely getting slicker and muddier out there, sticking to the bike more, sliding around. But the last moto, it was really short, but I came around after the finish line, I took the outside and I just kind of started to slip and I put out my left foot and I dabbed it pretty bad. And I felt a pop in my knee. It doesn't feel like the ACL or anything, but definitely a pop. And then I hit some of the other jumps afterwards, and when I land, I just get a click in it. So came back to the truck just to sit down and relax for a second, just getting a weird pop in it. So it doesn't feel horrible, it doesn't feel great. I can still move it and everything, but yeah, definitely jammed it pretty bad there. And I was doing really good about keeping my feet up. I was even thinking to myself, but it just caught me out with how slick it was right there. It's getting pretty slick, huh, Dad?
Yeah, it's hard, slick to walk through.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a bit of a bummer. It'll be all right though. We're just gonna sit here, feel it out, and then I'm pretty sure we'll go back out. But yeah, just stinks to catch the knee like that when I've been really careful with it. But yeah, it's not an ACL at least, so that's good. But yeah, track is getting slicker. It was best first thing this morning when it was still a little frozen. It's still good, just have to be a little more careful with it, give it some respect out there. But we'll take a little break here. I'm gonna head back out, feel it out. As I'm sitting here at the pits, kind of tightening up my knee, that is, and I'm getting a click on the outside of it, so it doesn't feel great. We're gonna feel it out though. Like I said, it's definitely not an ACL, but maybe if it like rips a meniscus or something, I don't know. It doesn't feel great, of course, but we're just gonna go see. These guys just came up and said hey to me, took a photo and stuff, so go out and ride with them a bit, but not gonna push it. I just want to ride some more and see how it feels when I'm out there.
Do you believe in everything that leaves you melting down? You sell it all to yourself. You don't care if I'm alive or dead, as long as I don't become a threat. Delete these viruses that you spread, uninstall your software from my head.
That was a really long moto, especially after kind of tweaking your knee a little bit.
Yeah, that was a 30+2, so I'm at 34 minutes. That was good. I focused really hard on keeping my feet on the peg. I mentioned it earlier, and I was taking my feet off, but I was trying to keep them really close into the bike and not grab them. But that moto, I was working on actually keeping them up. And I actually do it really well with my left leg. My right leg, I'm way more have a tendency to stick out, but that was good. There's definitely still some pain in it when I case stuff and whatever, but yeah, that was a good moto. So I think I'm gonna have my dad get video of one corner to show my feet, and then I think that's gonna do it for us, just because it's a little later in the day. I don't want to aggravate the knee too much, and that was a really good moto. So good stuff out here. Back at the truck now, we finished up that moto. That was solid. The knee definitely has some pain, like just lifting it here, I can feel it. It's tight. I don't know. Like I said, I know it's not an ACL, but it doesn't feel great. So we'll keep an eye on it. That stinks though. But the track actually came around really well. I still think it was probably best first thing in the morning, but the new back section was like sloppy. Like just look at my bike real quick. I believe most of that is from that back section. The rest up here, like it had some moisture, but nothing like that. I'll take the GoPro there before we leave and show you guys, but this corner is where all that mud's coming from. The rest of the track's not too bad, but all the way through here, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it is pretty nasty. Slick, like you can see from the boots how slick it is. Woohoo! So that is where all that mud is coming from. Ben and Colton out there getting after it with their headlights. You love to see it, but yeah, that's the muddy part of the track where all that mud on my bike is accumulated from. The rest of the track really isn't bad. And here, I'll show you kind of this corner too, but really through the snow there, and then it just slick. But still, overall, track was pretty much as good as you could expect for a 50-degree day in December after we got snow, and it was about 32 degrees yesterday. But yeah, it was really good. Ram came around well. I'm glad I didn't hit the deck. I'm bummed that I twisted my knee. Hopefully it's all okay. I know I keep talking about that, but it's kind of a big deal. But we did that whole moto with it. It only hurt, like there's the double along the fence there. If I cased the second one, it kind of gave me a twinge, but that's really it. So hopefully some ibuprofen and some ice, and maybe give it a little bit of time and it'll be all right. But I'm obviously going out. Daddy DeeO, yes sir. But yeah, it's sweet, man. We're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up here. I think it's actually starting to cool down a little bit, and we had some good riding today. So happy to be back out on the bike for sure. I know it's been a while, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna give Allison a call, see if we want to get some coffee on the way home or some lunch or I don't know what, but I won't bore you guys with that. I'm just gonna go ahead, cut this off, and then probably hit a bike wash on the way home, because I do not want to wash this at home. I'd rather hit it with some warm water. So yeah, I'll stop talking here, won't get too long-winded. Oh, there was one thing I want to talk about, actually. My goggles. A few times you guys might have seen me wipe my goggles. This isn't an ad or anything, I paid for these, but I bought these Armor Vision things, and they're a little bit stronger than your lens, so when you get mud on it, you can just wipe it clean. Obviously it's not perfect, but I've been riding at like private tracks and stuff, and I don't want to litter with tear-offs, so it works really well. I don't have to worry about putting tear-offs on. You can see it's starting to peel up here, so I do need to put a new one on. They actually work really good. If I was racing, I would use tear-offs because that's going to be your best bet, but for just your practice days, I'm really happy with these, because in the air you can just take your hand, wipe it, and it cleans it up really, really well. I'm really impressed with them, and I just put them on the inverted goggles, so just wanted to mention that. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. Talk to you later.